Well, hello everybody. After COVID-19, what? Well, that's the question I want to ask. I want you to think about it. What are we going to do? What does the future hold for the world? I don't think the world has ever known a year like this one. In January, we heard about the emergence of a respiratory disease in China. There was talk of a pandemic. We had only recently reflected on the great flu pandemic of about 100 years ago. And that was before antibiotics and our conquest of many diseases. And I don't think we believed that anything could really touch us. We could control it. There were only a few cases of the virus escaping from China, and with the miracles of modern transport, suddenly the infectious virus was dominating the world. This time last year, no one would have believed that the world economy could have been shut down so quickly. Who would have thought that mass international travel and tourism would be almost things of the past? I could go on listing the aspects of the situation that we faced, but you don't want me to do that. We all know too much about the reality that is around us. I've set up this channel in part as really my endeavour to promote thought and debate about this disease, where it came from, what caused the situation to emerge, and how we can, most importantly, how we can rebuild societies and economies around the world, and how we should be going on into the future. Maybe this pause is an opportunity to take stock and reformulate our plans. Given the unexpected effects of climate change, we need to recognize this crisis as maybe something of a warning of a much bigger challenges that are to come. At the outset, I want to make it clear that this is not a place for conspiracy theorists. This is a place for mainstream information available and for democratic debate. This virus is real. I do not believe that it has been created by any malign powers. However, malign interests will be very happy to use it for their own purposes. They will be delighted to misinform people and to create fear that it is being used by governments or powerful economic interests to attack ordinary people. This channel therefore seeks to be a place in which people can trust the information that it gives out. Earlier this year, as COVID-19 virus caused New Zealand, from where I am speaking, to go into lockdown, I began to wonder what I could do to make a positive contribution to this situation. One decision I made was to write a short book as a way of providing information about the pandemic and as a stimulus to creative debate. I subsequently published it on Amazon under the title After COVID-19, What? I have now decided, as a way of publicizing this book and as a way of stimulating debate, to run a number of talks based on the chapters of my book. I present the background to the pandemic and the information about the disease and how it was spread. However, my major concern is to identify why the world has been brought to its knees and, most importantly, how we can recover. There is need for resolute international leadership. I present a roadmap for the future. It is only a beginning, and I believe that ordinary people need to come together in cooperative, creative endeavour, both internationally and locally, if we're going to build a sustainable future. Let's do it. Let's take on the challenge. And my friends, let's be the future.